Hello everyone, my name is Claire, and if you're like me, this lockdown is beginning to really get on my nerves now. But there is some good news because I've discovered a while back a lovely, wonderful place for women called Inspire. Now, this is a great place where women can go, feel valued, and there's lots of activities that you can get involved with. There's drama, which I'm particularly interested in, and we're actually doing a panto. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. And I'd love any ladies out there to come and join us. So instead of sitting at home and thinking, another dark night, I'm on my own, which I do frequently, and the cat gets fed up of me because I'm trying to talk to him and he doesn't answer me back. So please, ladies, get joining us. Don't be there not having anybody around. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Pauline. I've been a member of Inspire for 4 years, I think it is now. It's an absolutely fabulous place to be in. We're on Zoom at the moment, which has saved us all. It's been brilliant. There's been all sorts of things going on. There's poetry, there's art, there's crafts, which are brilliant. I've done quite a few of those. And don't sit at home on your own when you can be with the Inspire ladies. All the ladies are brilliant. There's not one that I wouldn't say is a good friend. They're brilliant friends. Inspire's bringing us all together still, even though that our centre's shut. But hopefully one day when we can all hug each other, we'll be back. I can't thank Inspire enough for making my life better. And it could make your life better too. Come and join us. It's dead easy. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name's Lynn and I'm from Inspire Magic. We've been doing Inspire now for many years and unfortunately our centre has to close because of the COVID. So any ladies who would like to get involved with us, please join us on Facebook. We have lots of things going on. We have poetry, get well set, suck it. Let's again.
Take two, Lynn.
So come on, ladies. Why not join us? And because there's lots of activities going on. They have well-being sessions, poetry, pantomime, arts and crafts, painting. There's lots of things to be getting on with. So rather than being at home bored and in this bad situation that we're in, come on, ladies, join us because there is lots of fun to have. We're a great team and we all love and support each other. And we've got lots of love to give to everybody else. So come and join us. We'd love to have you on board. Thank you.
Hi ladies, my name's Leslie and I'm a member of Inspire. It has to be the one best thing I've ever done in my life was to join this group of women. I was sad, lonely, depressed, isolated, disconnected from everybody, and that all changed when I reached out and got involved with Inspire. So if you're feeling a bit lonely and a bit down in this horrible time that we're in, reach out because there's people there that want to help. We do activities, we do brew and chats. It's just having that connection with somebody else when you can't have the physical connection you normally thrive on. Inspire is there for every woman that needs them. So, best thing I've ever done, bar none. This group of ladies that are so special, so kind, so caring. So why not come along, join us. Zoom's not as scary as you think it might be. And there's lots of people that will help you to get on. Please join us. You'll have a really, really wonderful time. Thank you.
I've really enjoyed it because most of the sessions, when I do like go on Inspire, I don't actually have the materials, even though I could get the materials. But I enjoy observing because you can learn a lot from just doing that. And like you say, it's company and you're chatting. So, you know, it's the best thing I've ever done because you're learning new skills and meeting new friends. So yeah, I love it.
Oh, thank you. So what's your word for someone who feels like they don't have the materials? Is it just come anyway? What would you
Yeah,
say
just
to
come
them?
along anyway because you know what to get for next time. Or yeah, so I quite enjoy just learning and not having the materials, but there'll be a time when you can get the materials if you do fancy doing it. So either way, you're still learning something new and meeting new people. So yeah, I love it.
All right, fab, Bernie. Thank you.
I love coming to Lynn's sessions. She gives out lots of ideas. Some of the stuff what we're doing online in the session, we can also carry on afterwards as well when we've got a bit of spare time at home. And I also do mine with the kids as well, and they find it fun, especially when they, you know, if they're isolating off school and things like that. It's just something to do. I've made quite a few bits since we've been doing these craft sessions, and I put them out at home, and every time I walk past them, I can look at them and think, oh, I've made that.
Yeah. Okay. My question for you is, Ali, have you spent a lot of money doing this?
No, I didn't have nothing to start with, apart from bits what you've got in your cupboard, like scissors. Like I've got a bag of books upstairs, so I'm going to turn all my books into book folding. I bought the glue gun from Aldi in my normal weekly shop, and it was only £4. It didn't really make a difference to me, but you got all the glue sticks with it as well.
Okay.
What else did I buy? Oh, so once I went to B&M for some decorating stuff for home, and they had like a pack of acrylic paints.
Yeah.
And there was only £3.99, so I got them as well.
Okay.
Everything else, it was just bits and bobs what I've got at home or in my Christmas box.
Okay, so people can just come along with whatever
Yeah.
they've got at home and see
Yeah.
what they can make out of it, because it's really about
Yeah.
your own creativity and learning new skills as
Yeah.
well. So thank you.
They've got loads of stuff in Asda. Like you can get PVA, a big tub of PVA glue for £1. And if you just put it on your normal shop, you don't really miss it, do you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So thank you so much, Ali.
Okay.
Yeah, I came on just to be nosy, but I really enjoyed it, and now I'm looking forward to coming on and actually joining in because it looks really interesting.
Okay. So do you think it will cost you a lot of money, or you're just going to spend use whatever you've got?
No, because the idea for next week it's everything I've got already, so I don't need to buy anything at all. Like it's like egg boxes and stuff.
Okay, because I'm quite conscious of the fact that people might feel like, oh, crafting, you've got to have this, you've got to have that, but as you've learned today, it's you can use whatever you've got at home and maybe just pick up a box of glue or something, or glue sticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really enjoy the craft sessions, and you end up with gorgeous things at the end of it. But yeah, it's really enjoyable and it helps the mind. But
Cool.
yeah, people need to come and join.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, hi ladies. My name is Noreen Akhtar and I am associate with the Inspire Women Center. And Inspire Women Center is very good center. And this is a very hard time, but all associates and get together. And after a Zoom class, I feel very happy. And I recommend you, please you come and join Zoom class. And I hope everything is okay for your life. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name's Sally. I'm from Inspire Women in Oldham, and today I'm just going to do a short interview with Ali Moxham, or Alison Moxham if we're being posh, Alison. And we thought we would do this today as a way of maybe reaching out to other ladies, maybe particular ladies who are feeling a bit isolated, or maybe feeling lonely at the moment, or maybe you're just really fed up, like most of us, with what's going on in the world. So Ali, I thought maybe I'd ask you first what you feel is the biggest challenge that you're trying to overcome, and how maybe engaging with Inspire on our new online platform has helped you.
Right, so my biggest challenge I'm trying to overcome, it's just like having a purpose, really, something to do in the daytime. I enjoy coming on Zoom in the daytime because I think, well, I've got to be on Zoom at 12 o'clock, so I go around the house, do my cleaning and stuff like that, and make sure I'm ready for 12 o'clock, and it's like something to look forward to. But my challenge personally is I've wanted to do like Reiki and things like that, and there's only so much you can do on YouTube, because you need the personal space to be with someone else, you know, like to open your chakras and things like that. You can't do that on YouTube, so that's my biggest challenge at the moment, really.
Okay, all right. So how do you feel in terms of engaging with us has helped you whilst we've been on lockdown?
Oh, it's helped me in loads of ways. It helps my mindset. When I get up in the morning, I know I need to get ready, so I'm not sat in my pajamas all day. I'm getting ready. I'm doing my hair, putting a bit of makeup on, having my dinner before I come on. Whereas before I'd be running around the house cleaning all day and not even bothered having no dinner, so I didn't have no routine.
Right. So it's enabled you to like get a routine in place. That's great. So there'll be lots of ladies watching this when it goes out, Ali, and what would you say to a lady that's maybe sat at home feeling isolated at the moment?
Give it a try. You don't even know until you give it a try. You like when I said to my friends, "Oh, I do this in the daytime," and they'll go, "You weirdo." And I think, no, I'm not a weirdo. I like this. And then my friend was there the other day having a brew, and she was watching me do the craft session, and she's like, "Why would I do that?" I said, "Well, get involved then." But the thing is, you don't know what it's like until you try it. You can be scared a bit. You can think, "Oh, it's not. Is it confidential?" Yeah, it is confidential, but you might bump into someone who you know online, but it doesn't matter because we're all in the same little group. We're not going to go and talk about you in the bloody corner shop, so you don't need to be scared, but you've got to try it to see if you like it, definitely.
Yeah, and I think you're right, Ali. I think that it's like often we kind of conjure up this story, don't we? And new and change is really scary. But I think, you know, working alongside the ladies this year and maybe getting to that point where, yeah, we have got activities that are like crafting and baking, and we've got like the art and drawing, and we've got the drama and things. They're like really great ways to get rid of the stress and, you know, to chill and just to have a brew and a chat with people. That's lovely. And I know you quite recently joined our Taking the Leap program, and you've been coming on that a couple of times a week. So would you like to say a little bit about that, and maybe about the surprises? So what the surprises have been whilst you've been on Taking the Leap, and again, you know, any messages or anything you'd like to give about that?
Well, Taking the Leap, it gives you a lot of tips. Do you know when you need to deal with something, like say you need to deal with a bill or something like that, and you've got all this chaos in your head that you've got to deal with this thing today, and when you think about all the little tips you've got off Taking the Leap, and you sit and do it properly like you're supposed to do, and it takes the stress off it.
Yeah, so it's helping you to maybe manage things more on a day to day. So what's been the biggest surprise for you during this time of engaging with us, Ali?
Just everyone coming together. It just seems funny seeing everyone on the screen, and then we go into little breakout rooms, and that makes it more personal as well.
Yeah, so you like that, dear. I know it was like yesterday we had over 30 women online, and I think we've had like 45 has probably been our biggest, and it is a bit of a challenge, but I think the energy that's created on there is it's like amazing, isn't it? You know, it's lovely.
Sometimes it's like everyone's in the same boat, everyone's going through the same things, and everyone's got little tips what they do to get out of the shit, so to speak. And everyone's got little tips, and if you write all them down and think, oh yeah, I'm going to use that one today, that's good in that, and it just helps so much.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of learning and a lot of sharing there, and you know, tons of encouragement. That's been lovely to see. So so we were talking before about a big surprise for you, and you were talking about focus and maybe stuff you were doing before. So did you want to talk a little bit about that, about how you feel that's helped you? You know, when you were saying about having a purpose in the day and like stuff that before that maybe we'd really worry about and bother about, and that it's like giving you the time to kind of refocus. So maybe
it's given me a lot more confidence as well. I'm not a really big speaker. I'm kind of like the listener, really. And then when someone asks you something, it's just like it just comes naturally. I'm speaking more and I feel more confident with it.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I mean, I think the sharing, and obviously there's an opportunity when we're online to share in the chat as well. But I think introducing breakout rooms, so these smaller groups, and like this week you were working in pairs, and you know, even though that created a lot of rooms, it was just a different opportunity to engage in a different way, really. So what's next for you, Ali? I know you spoke earlier about Reiki, and you know, I shared in the class last week that I'm more than happy to support you on your Reiki journey, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to do like the little ceremony of chakras and things. But certainly in terms of the ideology behind it, you can start. I mean, I build that into a lot of what we do around the wellbeing and empowerment programs anyway. It's all embedded within that. A lot of what we deliver in programs is based on kindness and caring, and you know, that self-care and self-love. So it all comes from those roots, really. So what next? What does it look like for you?
I've changed loads. I don't even feel like the same person anymore. The kids have changed loads. I feel like a different mum as well. Loads has changed, and I just feel comfortable now.
Yeah,
I still get crap. Like something will happen and I get crap, but I can deal with it now.
Yeah. So you feel like you're better able to deal with things when things are thrown at you.
I feel in control of my life now.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. I mean, you're a great sharer as well, Ali. We have the closed Facebook group, and I know for some of our ladies, they were really nervous about coming on Facebook, but we've been able to do that in a way that they're just there just for our group, and it keeps them very, very safe. We're getting an average of over 5,000 comments in a month. I think we have 89 members now on there, so it's become a really vibrant community. So do you want to say a little bit about Inspired Magic and maybe why you do that, because you're a regular every day on there?
Well, I used to go on Facebook when I was bored, and I'd be getting involved in negative stuff. I'd be scrolling through bored, refreshing the page, scroll through again. And then when I kind of like changed my mindset and looked at things in a different way, I thought, I don't want to scroll through Facebook no more. So now I'll just go on Inspired Magic. I'll go and have a nosy, I'll pause some stuff, and then I'll come away from it. And then I'm not getting involved in all what all the people who I know are posting and things like that.
Yeah, which
it's a very nice place to go nosy on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's you know, and I do the same myself. And I was saying yesterday, you know, we've had a couple of ladies over the last few weeks that are really struggling in their life, and the amount of comments and support and, you know, just real positive cheerleading go on. I know that it's absolutely keeping those ladies going. So I just think it's great, really. We were faced many months ago with the fact that we had to close the centre, and then, you know, you worry then how you're going to keep an organisation going, and it's been a huge learning curve for all of us. I just wondered whether you'd say a little bit about the technology, because we were laughing before, Ali, weren't we, about you know, some of the ladies that engage with us have like house telephones and just had a mobile maybe for ringing a taxi before, and now these women are on Zoom in breakout rooms, going on the chat and going on Inspired Magic, and it's like, wow, it's unbelievable, really, isn't it? So do you want to say maybe to there's probably women out there watching this, they'll be watching it with some form of technology, but maybe they're scared of going on a Zoom session or maybe joining Facebook or whatever. What would you say to that lady?
So the best thing to do is like speak to Diane, download Zoom. Diane will do you like a dummy phone call on it, and then that gets you used to it. Mess about with it, have a nosy, and then when it comes to your time to log in, if you log in 10-15 minutes beforehand, it makes it a lot easier. And then you can have a nosy around, see what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
And then just relax, really, and just, if you watch what everyone else is doing, and then when you feel a bit more confident with it, and then that's when you start like pressing thumbs up or a love heart, and it just gets easier, and then it just becomes natural.
Yeah, I think that's
the thing is, you've got to try it to see it.
Yeah, I think they're great words. Try it to see it. We've got to give it a go, haven't we? And it's probably very apt for our taking the leap. We've got to take the leap into things that we don't know about, because change is definitely not going to happen if you carry on doing the same things every day. So what would be your like final message to ladies out there today, Ali?
Give it a try. You just never know what's going to happen. It could literally, it changed my life, so it could also change yours.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks very much, Ali. It's been great connecting with you.
I feel like I've been on the news.
I'm going to introduce you to Barbara, and Barbara's been with Inspire for some time, and during COVID, Barbara has been incredibly brave, and she's overcome so much in terms of technology, and she's coming online. She's taking part in empowerment programs, and she's coming on activities and been watching the pantomimes and doing lots of things. So Barbara, thank you very much for coming on today and agreeing to have a chat. Can I ask you, Barbara, you know, there might be lots of ladies sat at home at the moment, maybe ladies of a certain age like you and me, that are like, I just use my mobile phone to ring my daughter, or to phone the Chinese, or to ring the taxi. What would you say to them at the minute, if you know, if they may be a bit fearful about coming online and doing what you've done? What would you say to them?
I would say, don't be frightened. Just keep trying. Don't let technology frighten you.
Yeah.
With the help of the Inspire ladies and my daughter, I have managed to overcome the technology.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
be able to get online.
So you're coming on Zoom, and yesterday, so you're coming on Zoom, you're managing to go into the little breakout rooms and coming back in.
Yeah.
And do you want to share what you did yesterday? Because that was a bit of a milestone, weren't it, yesterday on Zoom for you?
I mean, we come on Zoom, we had to put his name in chat. Well, for the first time, I did it.
Yeah, that it was fabulous, weren't it? Yeah. So so you did that. So what would you say in terms of the time that you've spent with us online? What do you think are some of the things that it's helped you with?
It's helped me with my confidence a bit, quite a lot. If I didn't have Inspire, I'd be just sat at home looking at four walls, probably watching telly and going into myself, really.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's easy to do that, isn't it, Barbara? You know, I was just having that conversation with Ali and saying, you know, obviously we're limited with what we can do, and you know, we just end up doing the same things, don't we? We don't really engage with other people, and maybe don't go out as much as we should do and get some fresh air and things. So what's been some of the biggest surprises for you with coming online and doing what you've been doing? What surprised you?
That I've been able to do it. That I've managed to do it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest surprise.
Yeah. And what have you enjoyed, Barbara? What have you enjoyed the most about coming online?
I've enjoyed everything about the Inspire. I've enjoyed the people. They're the most nicest people I've ever met.
Ah, that's lovely. Well, you're lovely too.
Thank you. They never judge you or anything like that. And if they can help you, they will do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's lovely to hear.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've been.
I really miss that.
Yeah, I think having the connection of other women is something. It was one of the things that we really worried about when we had to shut in March. So I think being able to offer women an alternative option in that, you know, we can engage, and you know, we've had really small sessions with a few ladies, and we've had huge sessions with what's felt like hundreds of women online, but great energy and great connectivity. So for any lady that's sat at home now, Barbara, who's maybe feeling isolated and lonely, what would your message to her be?
To try and come online and take part in the activities. It doesn't matter if you can't do it for the first few times. It doesn't matter. We'll help you as much as we can. And then when you start taking part, you'll feel better in yourself.
Yeah. So there's always, I love the fact that there's always laughter, and you can have your brew and have a chat, and there's lots of lovely words, isn't there? Lots of lovely words with lots of the ladies. Inspired Magic. Okay, so we've built this Facebook community. We have a closed group called Inspired Magic, and we're getting lots and lots of comments. I think last month we were over 5,000 comments in a month. So I know you're quite an active member on there, Barbara. So how do you find that closed group, our Inspired Magic?
I find it very good because there's no negativity. There's always only positivity. If I'm feeling a little bit down or a bit fed up, there's always somebody on that cheers you up. and you feel better when you've been, you know, you spoken to somebody.
Yeah.
So I do miss coming to the centre. I do.
Yeah, I think lots of us, I think it's that human connection, isn't it? And we're an organisation of huggers, Barbara, and we have a hug and we have a dance, don't we? We have a dance off in the morning, and
we do.
You know, we have a brew and a biscuit, and we have another dance off because we can then if we have another biscuit, you know. And I think being able to have that contact, lots of women miss that, but we can't control what's going on in the external environment.
No, we can't.
The thing that I'm really proud of, that obviously you've been part of helping to make that happen, Barbara, is that, you know, we all know that we can't do anything to change what's going on out there, but we can change what's going on in our own thinking and what we use our time and fill our time with. So it's been so lovely that to see you, you know, right at the start, overcoming that hurdle with technology. And I think you're right with the message that you were giving. You know, if you're scared about that, or maybe you've not got internet, you know, in some cases we can help with that. But just give it a go. There's so many of us that have been through that. I mean, none of us could really use Zoom, and now we've got these breakout spaces where we're meeting in little groups as well, and it's wonderful, you know. So I think you're right there, Barbara, that, you know, just give it a go. There's lots of help there. And I think with Inspired Magic and what we're doing on Facebook, because it's just us, we agreed right at the start it was going to be a COVID-free zone. So other than if we have to give an announcement, and that's in terms of us all keeping safe and things, we don't go into dialogue or discussion there, because it's important that we look at the positivity and the things that we can create. So there's lots of sharing on there, and Barbara, you're a regular poster on there with your comments and things. So that's lovely. So I just wondered whether you've got anything else to maybe say. You know, we're both looking through this camera and we're not really sure who's going to be watching this. We're hoping that if you are a woman who's really struggling with a life at the minute, that not too far away there are over 80 other women who have come together because they felt like that too. And we've created just a wonderful platform, activities and programs, and our close Facebook group. So we're open for you. You know, if you want to come along and join us, if you live in Greater Manchester, then our doors are open. Our organisation's based in Oldham, but during COVID, we've just said, you know, if any women want to join us, we're online, so we can do that. We're not full to capacity online, then just do that. So what would your message be, Barbara, to the ladies out there?
When I first knew that we were going online, I didn't want to know anything about it because I was frightened of the technology. I didn't think I could do it. I honestly didn't think I could do it. I thought I want to go back to how I was, you know, very quiet and withdrawn, and but you know, with the help of the ladies and especially Leslie, she helped me come online and told me what to do. So if you are scared, try not to be, because it's a wonderful, wonderful place to be. Ladies, really lovely. None of them are catty, which is unusual for a ladies group. Because I have been to ladies groups before and they're all clicky, and you know, I didn't like it. The reason I did come to Inspire was because I've been daughter Lisa which I saw such a big change when she started going. I thought, I want some of that Inspire magic. She's got a job now, so she does help me a lot. So hope to see you online, and if you want to get in touch with me anytime, I'll be here to help you.
Oh, that's so lovely, Barbara. So lovely. Thank you. Well, we won't give your telephone number out because you'll end up like Barbara's hotline if we do that. So, but no, I'd like to echo that yeah, you know, you're very, very welcome. And what's really lovely is Inspire is full of women like our Barbara there who are kind and lovely, and that's how we get through this. So thank you so much, Barbara, for doing that. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you.